Hi, I'm Monica Bay, and we are very, very live at LegalTech New York, and I am sitting with one of my favorite people on the planet, Mary Mack of FIOS. And we had the pleasure, I think it was last summer, of both speaking at the Paralegal Institute from the National Federation of Paralegal Associates.
At their technical conference.
At their technical conference, which was the first time I think either one of us had a chance to hear the other speak. So that was a lot of fun. We're asking people today, and then I'm going to talk to you about FIOS. What is your pet peeve about technology?
Oh, I've been saving them up for you.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll give you an audio visual one because I know you're really into the.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So we got one of those fancy DVDs,
yes.
those Blu-rays, and we got it installed by the Geek Squad.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work, and so they said to us, take it out. So that means move that whole thing, uncord everything.
Yeah.
All right, so there's one.
Yes.
That there's not easy plugs in the
yes.
in accessible places. I just can't imagine what senior citizens do.
I just bought this gizmo that I got. Where did I get it? Probably Best Buy, because I live at Best Buy. That is this big mother extension thing, and it has a really, really long 10-foot power cord. Because I have my TV and my DVD and all that other stuff in an armoire.
Yes.
And trying to turn, I had a problem with my cable, which it was so classic. The problem was the plug was loose after I was going hysterical. But it was pulling so hard against the power thing. So I got this like 10-foot long cord. Highly recommend it. Anyway,
all right,
your next one?
I'm going to get one of those.
Okay.
Right, next one, Best Buy.
I love Best Buy.
I love Best Buy too, but the poor children there, they only have Vista. I said I want a computer for my home. We have some gizmos that need to run on the PC.
Yeah.
Because we're using Macintoshes these days.
Yeah.
And I said, but I want it with
XP.
XP, not
well,
with
I
Vista.
think you can still get it. Have they passed the point now where they'll only let you have Vista?
You can order online and get an XP, but in the store there's only Vista.
Yeah, I think Dell you can get. I think you can still get XP if you order.
So that's one of my other ones, and I could think of a few more, but I think those will probably do
But before I let you go, I want you to tell me a little bit about what FIOS is up to at the show, and are you speaking on any of the panels this time? And
oh, absolutely.
Tell us, even if they compete with mine, you can still tell them about
it. Nothing competes with
yes, they do. Yes, they do.
This is your party.
No.
Well, I'm going to be speaking Wednesday on cost containment.
That's a hot issue.
In this alternative fee environment.
Yeah.
And, with the economic crisis the way it is.
Are you guys feeling that already?
The economic crisis?
Yeah, because New York certainly is.
Well, yes, in the sense that much of our business and our friends and our clients are here, particularly in the financial services.
Yeah.
People are moving from place to place. Certainly in the e-discovery world, there's...
And it seems like some folks are stalling some tech decisions that they might want to make.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. The capital spending, I think, for the technical people, that's... it's in a hesitation mode.
That's a perfect way to put it. But I do think, Mary, that ironically, and this may not happen overnight, this may have some silver linings, because I think with the economy in such dire straits, that this may be the impetus that gets some of the firms that really felt that they didn't really need to mess around with this to realize they really do have to adopt technology and do the training to have better, faster, cheaper legal services.
Oh, I absolutely
And they may actually, George Radoy and Michelle Mahoney wrote our cover story in January, and talking about what IT leaders can do. Mm-hmm. And one of the points they made was, take advantage of the lull, because this may be a rare opportunity where the lawyers might actually be willing to take some training, because the lawyers may be worried about protecting their job, and they might finally have a little bit of time. So we could see some positives on that.
I agree with that lull, and take advantage of the lull, because when there are billable hours to be had, or work to be had, you don't necessarily want to train. But one of the things we'll be talking about are things like alternative fee structures. The outside counsel is being pressed for this by the Association of Corporate Counsel now.
Yes.
Susan Hackett and the whole value challenge, and even Chesler from Cravath is out there, and Forbes talking about the death of the billable hour. And for us in the e-discovery world, it's kind of like the death of the gigabyte pricing.
Well, I've been in LTN 11 years this week, and for the last 11 years, I've been saying that the billable hour would be dead in the next 5 years. What's a little hyperbole among friends?
Well, not so much, but with all of the consolidation that's happening, there are fewer clients, more law firms. You're seeing things like de-equitization of partners. You're seeing
and attorneys taking paralegal work away from them, which is hurting the paralegals.
Oh, the paralegals are being deprofessionalized.
Exactly. In fact, I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. I'm doing the luncheon address at the Paralegal Institute.
Oh, wonderful.
And I'm going to talk, I know you and I a year ago, we were talking about this, and while I still think some of the overarching themes are the same, which is there's going to be a lot of opportunities, my favorite mantra is crisis is danger and opportunity.
Yes.
And I think one of the things that is happening is because the new tiers of lawyers are going in, that actually, I think, is going to ultimately help both the IT professionals and the paralegals, because it's going to crack some fissures in the caste system at the law firms and make more opportunities. Some of the roles are blurring, and you and I have both talked about that in some of our presentations.
And I think we both agree that the paralegal in particular needs to know what kind of law firm they're at. Are they at a law firm that will be flexible enough to allow the cracks to happen in the caste system, or are they going to get so threatened by it that they just clamp down and say, okay, paralegals, you don't bill as much as associates, so therefore the paralegals go over here and the associates come over here, and the associates aren't happy about.
But the law firms are also going to start saying, no, I'm not putting attorneys on this. You're going to put your paralegals on this. Yes. Mary, we could talk for hours, and we've got a lineup of folks. So thank you so much. We are live at LegalTech New York 2009. Watch for Mary's speeches.